In business France, Premier.
Blow yesterday for many people to hear that 80% vaccination is probably not the ticket to freedom. Can you give them anything to cling to today about what much freer means? In November, will we be sitting at restaurants? Will we be seeing our family?
I was a bit more concerned, about some of the commentary around the comments yesterday. 80% double dose means we can be freer than what we are today, no doubt about it. But does it mean we forget QR codes? Absolutely not. Does it mean particular events will require double dose vaccination? No. So we are working on a plan now as to what life will look like at 80%, and it does depend on the case numbers at the time as well. It doesn't mean that we'll be living the way we are now. We'll be living life a bit freer, but the level of freedom will depend on the case numbers at the time. In some countries, which is not the strategy of the National Cabinet or the New South Wales Government, in some countries, once they get to a particular rate of vaccination, they don't care. They just say you have complete freedom, don't check in, don't do anything else, and then they see thousands of people with the virus. We're not about that. We're about making sure that when we hit those vaccination targets, we're considering the safety of our citizens, we're considering what restrictions still need to be in place to protect people who aren't vaccinated. But will life be much freer at 80% double dose than what it is today? Absolutely. But we don't know exactly what that looks like until we're closer to that time. And at the moment, we get to 70% double dose at the end of October, we get to 80% double dose in mid-November. But the extent of what we can do is dependent on rates of vaccination, obviously, but also where the case numbers are at. And ideally, we need to see them much lower than where they are now if we want to live life freely prior to the outbreak.